Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. So MEGL, guys. When will it bounce? Magic Empire Global Limited. So I know a lot of people is asking this question. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a follow-up video. So we ended the day at $11.96, down over 2.5% after hours. So as of today, guys, as you notice on this morning, it was a crazy dip that by the crazy panic. We came all the way down to a low of $10.05 and quickly got back to where the price actually supposed to be at. We know market makers do stuff like that, try and scare off the weak. As soon as people seen that drop like that this morning, some people probably sold that was, that was just on the edge of getting out. They thought it would bounce from 13 and 12. As soon as it did that, they sold and then was mad at themselves when they seen it jump back that quickly. So as we know, guys, 10 is going to be a pivot point though. If it break below 10, for my people that got in at 13 when I alerted it, that will be my exit point. Anywhere once it dropped below 10, I'm willing to risk $3 on the share price for, our first target is 25. So that's what, $13. I'm willing to risk $3 for $13 plus, because that's just on the low end. Willing to risk $3 really for $20. So on the share price, it'll get there with ease. So my opinion on this, guys, it's showing strong support right around here in the mid $11 range. As you can see, after it dip like that on the morning, throughout the whole remainder of the day, we talking lunchtime, we talking afternoon, and we talking after hours. It's steady, hold the line all day long, consolidating right there in the mid $11 territory, right around 11.66. That's where it's holding up at. And we got resistance at $13 that I believe will easily break through. That's the first one. The next one will be 14. Soon as it break through 14, that's when the FOMO will kick in. It'll run the high 15, $16 range quick. Once it get there, it'll jump up $5, $6, $10 at a time. And that's not saying it's about to go all the way back to 100 for the people that got caught up there. I told you guys, the sell once it dropped below $50. I told you guys the first day that it was overhyped. Be careful. I was telling you guys, I warned you guys, and I told you guys exactly how I was playing it, that I wasn't touching it on the second day. Once it panicked with that, all the same volume and the momentum and the same, everybody still kind of lingering around. Once it dipped that second day, the second day after the hype, that's when you got the chance to take advantage of the meat of the move. When you're going to get that for sure bounce, it's going to bounce almost certain. Not every time 100%, but it's almost certain to bounce that next day after the hype. All this happened on Friday, and on Monday is when I took advantage of the meat of the move. I told you guys I would buy between 60 and 80. It came down to 86. I bought, and I told you I would sell it at 125. It went to 129. I sold everything. I said I was done with it. Then the next day, I told you it would come all the way down and really fulfill that seat between 60 and 80. And it actually came down, it came down there, but it then went down even lower than that. And once it came down to 50, and I said if it break 50, everybody better just sell and wait till it settled to see what it does. And once it broke 50, it came down to like 47. I bought one share because I got to be all the way clear to clear, because I still see comments saying on bag holding Magic Empire. I'm gonna show you guys my average cost and all. That'll nip it all in the bud. But anyways, I bought one share. One share is a drop in the bucket for me. One share at $47, like wow, that's like one share. So anyways, once it continued to fall all the way to $13, I'm like, boom, I buy 10 shares now, 20 shares, and that'll bring my average cost down all the way from 47 to $13. That's called nibbling. That's free game. Whenever you want to buy a stock, nibble at it first, and then once you nibble at it, and it usually want to, 9 times out of 10 when we buy something, I always want to come down. So it's like a cheat code. Buy a little bit first, because they're going to try to make you lose money the whole time. You only bought one. Now you can really buy when it come down. And once you buy like that, and also to throw something in there, that also if you ain't over $25,000 though, it's going to count as a day trade when you buying it multiple times, and then you try to sell it like that, could kind of mess you up. So you want to do it towards the end of the day at 3 o'clock, because that way the stock ain't got enough. It only got an hour left of true fluctuation. Even though it can do stuff in after hours, if you buy towards the end of the day, you ain't really got to worry about it dropping hard on you and you being stuck in it and not being able to sell because of the PDT. But anyways, guys, more about this because I'm trying to throw knowledge in there about the overall market too as I do these videos. But as we know, guys, I just told you guys the key points. We're looking for this bad boy to break above $13 to $14 with ease. Hopefully going into tomorrow, the volume is picking back up. And if it fall below $10, you definitely want to get up out of there. Get up out of there. It could fall down to $1 or $2 from there, and then you could rebuy and try and bounce off of it again. But that's how you save yourself. Get out at those key levels that I tell you, and then just sit and wait for the dust to settle. And it might be just over with, you know what I mean? But if it go down to $1, $2 and volume picking up, now you can get in for a couple $100. And if it go up to $20, $30, you done made 20, 30 extra money just like that. So that's how you want to play the game. But anyways, enough of that. Let me show you guys my average cost so I can go ahead and kill them haters. It's gonna be in the comment. What they say, $14, right? And how much I got invested, right? I had 400 because I'm down like 60s, what, $64. I had like $400 investing in it. And some may say, just $400? Exactly. Now you see how, yeah, Hayes, he ain't just talking. I done real stocks that I come out with, that I put you guys on. You see, I put thousands of dollars in it, right? But BS stuff that I don't really believe in, stuff I'm like, all right, if I can make a few dollars, I'd be cool with it. And then 400 on a volatile stock like this, all the hype that y'all was saying it would do 3,000 and all that, $400 on it at 14. If it get back to 100, we already know what we talking then. That's crazy bread. Get back to 110 extra money. That's like $4,000 off of 400. So you get what I'm saying? And that's and that's just what I'm trying to, explain to you guys and put out for you guys. Make sure you being smart and meticulous with the way you investing. Whenever stuff come out like this, penny stocks or stocks that just come out the blue, Chinese, Hong Kong companies, you want to put bare minimum on those companies. Whenever you see all that hype and stuff, you calculate in your head like, dang, if I put 10,000 on it and it's moving like that, I can make $1 million. Nah, because you're gonna get burned 9 times out of 10. So that way, if you get burned, at least you get burned for just a couple hundred or 10, 20, $30, right? And then the company that you got real homework behind, you got your real strategy, real homework, those are companies you'll put more of your hard-earned money on and risk, have a little bit more leverage on the riskier side. So like I say, guys, just, be smarter when it's come down to making a decision in stocks like this. Anytime, you should just know off rip though. It never, stock being up over, once it's up over 1,000%, hundreds of percent, always wait for that pullback. It's a no-brainer. Even if it's up 2,000% and they go up another 2,000%, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm gonna still feel like I did good. I waited. I'm not about to buy something that's up that much. So just learn from your mistakes. Always do better in the future, and you'll live to see another day. I love y'all. Get in VIP. Get on Instagram at the B Hayes Show. We out. God bless you. And we